Okay, haven't made one of these worm videos for quite a while. The worms have been doing alright, and I figure people get bored with worm videos, but I thought there was a couple things I might show you here today. First of all, I learned fairly recently that worms like dirt. So I think you could probably see my worms. I've started adding some leaves and some basic garden soil, potting soil to this. And you can see the worms are loving it, and so to a lesser extent are the fruit flies. I made the mistake not too long ago, a month ago or so, of putting some potato peels unprocessed into the layer below this. And what happened is, instead of the worms eating them, the potato peels grew. So I have this potato peel mess here down below that, see what I mean? Yucky potato peels that the worms can't eat because they haven't rotted up enough, and they're actually growing up through into this level. So I'm going to take these potato peels, remove as many of the worms that are kind of in the roots here, and throw them out. I've had potato peels in here before, and I've run them through the little food processor that we have, and that seemed to solve. The worms didn't have any problem with them then, and they were too small to grow evidently. But this time I wimped out, put them in unprocessed, and that's what happened. So that's bad, I think. So I'm trying to get rid of that so we can just have good worm food in here. Now I'm going to go down to the bottom layer like that, which is done. See that? This is just the way it's supposed to work out. The worms are all gone because there's no more worm food left in there. Little white dots you see are pieces of eggshell that I had put in there that I'm sure they eat. Whoop, there's a worm right there. So any little worms that I find in here, I'll just throw right back in the top layer. So I'm going to dump this out in a minute after I'm done with the video, and this will be a spare tray ready to go on top later on. Okay. So now we're going to feed the worms. I'm going away for a couple days this week, so I'm going to give them some extra food. Look at all the worms in there, huh? Can you see those? Lots of them. Anyway, so I'm going to put some more food in here, and this is juice, remnants from my juicer. Basic Juice Man juice. 3 big carrots, fairly good big carrots, cup or so of spinach, and a couple of apples. And that, in my opinion, really works on your cholesterol if you've got cholesterol issues. And then this is a mix of eggshells, ground up eggshells. These obviously was put through the food processor. A couple of rolls that were past the point of no return, and some sweet potato peelings. So this way, I don't think the sweet potatoes will grow anyway, but even if they threaten to, I think being chopped up into this little mess here will take care of that. Now the worms, in a few days, will be loving that. They sort of, in my opinion, they seem to like to get it to rot up a little bit before they really dive into it. Anyway, that's what it looks like. I'm going to put some more leaves. These are just fall dried leaves that I saved a bag of for the winter processing here for the worms. I did try a piece of bread, unprocessed, as you can see. They haven't touched it yet, so we'll see if they like it in the long run. And I've got now close to a 5 gallon. Once I dump out this bottom tray here, I've got close to 5 gallons of processed worm food ready to go for spring gardening. I could have put some of it on in the fall, but I kind of decided to save it for the spring. Anyway, so there we go. We're all ready to go, and thank you very much.